Hi, I'm Aurelis, and if you're new, welcome. If not, welcome back. It's been a very, very long time. It's been almost a year. I think it's been 11 months since I've posted my last video. And honestly, it was just because I did not know what to post about. I didn't. So now here I am with a subject that I am a bit more passionate about that I can't relate to. So, yeah. I remember a couple of months ago, I asked on my Instagram story, what do you guys think I should talk about in my next YouTube video? And there was a lot of good ideas, but there was one in particular that I was kind of not sure about. I was like, what do you mean? This person asked for a video about how to be a good woman, and it came from a man. So I was like, huh, because first of all, what? And second of all, I am literally nobody to be on the internet and telling other women how to be a good woman. So I was like, you know what? I'm gonna talk about ways that I'm taking, steps that I'm taking to become my dream woman. So if you're watching and you're trying to find ways to become your dream woman, to be a step closer to your dream woman, then this video is for you. And I say woman because I'm a woman and I've gone through stuff that I guess only women go through. But if you're a guy and you still want to watch the video, I don't mind. I'm just saying that your dream woman, it can be your dream man, whatever, your dream person, whatever it is. I don't care, but just for reference, I'm saying woman because I am one. I'm not saying there's like a specific way to achieve that dream woman because I haven't achieved my, status, I would say, of dream woman. But this is the steps that I'm taking slowly to become my dream woman. First, I would say gratitude is very, very important. You need to be, first of all, grateful for everything that you have and everyone you have in your life. Because if you're always complaining and mad and sad about things that you don't have in your life, guess what? You're going to attract other bad things and bad vibes into your life. And that's just reality of things. Like, you've never seen an angry person getting what they want. Maybe you do. Maybe you did. You have. But I personally have never seen an angry person get what they want. And I do think that complaining about what you don't have in your life is a bit childish because it's like, oh, I want that toy, but I can't have it. I have a million toys at home, but I really want that toy, and I'm gonna cry and complain about it. No, why would you do that? Go back home and enjoy all the toys that you have. It's just an example, but when you start being grateful for what you have, you're gonna see how life, God, whatever you believe in, you're gonna see how much you get out of it. And it might not be instantly, but you're surely gonna notice that more positive things are happening to you. I'll give you an example that, like a little situation of me being grateful for what I have. I went in my basement because we have an at-home gym, and I was like, you know what, let me use it because we don't use it often. I'm gonna be grateful that I have a gym at home. It's not fully equipped like the gym, but I can stay at home and train. So let me just go downstairs and train. Guess what? While I was training, the machine breaks. I know it's very dangerous. It's like, out of all the situations, I don't know why that happened, okay? So then I'm like, oh god, okay. I know I can fix it. I see what's the problem, but I have to go get the tools, and I don't think I'm strong enough to fix that. There was nobody at home at this point. My parents had left. So I was like, okay, I need to fix it on my own. And yeah, so I go ahead, grab the tools, and I start like try to fix the machine. And I know for a fact that I don't have the strength for that. My arms are not strong enough to do it. And I'm getting frustrated. I'm getting overstimulating because I was training, so I'm hot and there's really loud music coming out of my speaker, which is totally my fault, but I was getting overstimulating, I was getting mad, it was just not working and it kept going at it and I couldn't fix it. So I was just like, you know what? Turn off the music. I'm gonna start praying and I'm gonna thank the Lord for everything that I have and ask him for strength. Maybe he's gonna help me. Who knows? So I'm like, thank you, Lord, for everything. Thank you, Lord, for giving me the ability to train, to walk, to have muscles that I can grow. Thank you for giving me an at-home gym. Thank you for lots of things, okay? So I tell him how grateful I am. And then I tell him, but Lord, I need your strength to fix that machine because I'm getting frustrated. And I don't like the person that I am right now. I'm like dripping sweat and I'm overstimulated. I don't like it. I'm getting mad. And after that, I took a deep breath and I was like, okay, let's just try again. I know I don't have the strength to do it. maybe God gave me the strength. And guess what? I fixed the machine. I was so happy. I was like, no way that my positive energy and God's work, I was able to fix the machine. And it just to show that being grateful and actually putting in good energy, positive energy out in the world and just overall is gonna give you something back. If you give out negative energy, bad is gonna come back. I'm just telling y'all. And even if whoever's watching, you don't believe in God, believe in the universe or whatever you believe in, if you don't believe in anything, just take a deep breath when you're in a bad situation and let it all out, let all the bad vibes go out, and name 3 things you're grateful for. And I'm telling you, it's really gonna help. So first step, it's really to be grateful. Second step, I would say, is to have a clear image of everything that dream. I hope it didn't make a really loud sound. I'm so sorry. So you need to, make an image of what that dream woman does, and be very, very specific with it, as much as what does she do in the morning when she wakes up? How does she interact with other people? What's the type of partner she attracts? What's the type of friendships she has? How does she handle hard situations, hardships overall? And from there, you're going to be able to go to your third step, which is to start implementing little steps, little actions to get closer to that dream woman. Let's say that dream woman is always organized and she has a very clean room, but your room is a mess. So what you do is that for a week straight, you start making your bed. And then the other week, you start, doing a nightly cleanup of your room. And I'm not saying you can change your life overnight, but I feel like it's very difficult, and for it to really last and to be consistent, it's better if you start with small steps and add up every single week or every single day, whatever. You see how it's going and you know yourself better. But I just know for me, it's better to add little by little, because when I try to change my life overnight, those times where you're like, it's midnight and you start writing down, I'm gonna wake up at 5 a.m. I'm gonna go to the gym, I'm gonna chug 2 liters of water, I'm gonna start journaling, it's exhausting just thinking about it. It doesn't need to be exhausting. You don't need to add a mental load to yourself. Literally, just take it slowly and be patient with yourself. That's something that is so important, is to be patient with yourself. And I would say finally to have checkups with yourself, see where you're at. Let's say once a month, you're like, what did I change in my routine? What did I change about my attitude, my character, whatever it is, and to become closer to that dream woman. And if you feel like you haven't done enough change, be grateful for the change you were able to do, because life gets busy, life gets tough, and it's normal to sometimes, not perform your best. So I think that's it for me today. I did yap for a very long time, but like I said, I'm passionate about it. I love talking about that subject. I think it's a beautiful thing if you're trying to work on yourself and become that dream woman, because guess what? A lot of people, actually, most people, don't ever change. So the fact that you're just taking the steps, watching this video, says a lot about you. And just, well, get to work, be patient with yourself, be grateful, and I love you guys. See you next time, hopefully soon.